find out.
Огонь по готовности.
It's so good. All right, guys, check this out. This is literally one of the best tools I've seen made in the workshop so far. This is made by Darwin, and what this allows us to do, and of course the code is on the screen, is it allows us to gauge where Ana grenades are going to drop, where graviton surges are going to drop, and also where Orisa barriers are going to drop. So this is probably the first instance of the workshop giving us a training tool, which actually is super, super cool. So what I've done here is we're going to, well, we're on Temple of Anubis, and I'll just show you how this works to begin with. So you can probably see there's like this crazy target which is like appearing on the ground. So basically you look straight up into the sky, because obviously you're Ana, you're throwing a grenade. You press F, which is the interact key, and it gives you this, the overhead camera view. Now the way you control this is if you crouch, you'll zoom in. If you press spacebar, you'll zoom out. So crouch and jump, zoom in, zoom out. Now, you can see where I am, kind of like there. Okay, there's me, sort of thing. So if I want to throw my grenade like here, let's drop it there. You'll see there's a green dot, and there's actually a green circle there, and the grenade will land exactly on top of that. You notice the grenade went up, it came down, and it dropped. So it's not exactly on top of it, it's pretty close. Now, this is to do with elevation. So if there's different elevations, like I'm thrown from high ground to low ground, sometimes it can be a little bit inaccurate, but it's good enough for what we need it for, because what it shows us is how we can nade in certain positions. So imagine, right, let's get rid of this and let's walk forward. Let's go to a position where we could actually use the Ana grenade, because it's all fine going like this. Oh yeah, check it out. I'm going to look up in the air and I'm going to like go, oh yeah, massive Ana grenades. Can I throw one here? Maybe I can. No, it sounds like that hit the wall. So that's a bit of an unlock. Oh no, there it is actually. There we go, drop down, bang, so that's cool. Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything, right? We want to learn how to use this in an effective in-game scenario. So what I thought is, what would be really nice would be to drop a grenade sort of here, wouldn't it? So if I just bring the camera up here, it would be really nice, oh god, it's a bit sensitive, to land a grenade about there. Because most of the time, the enemy team are going to be standing there with an Orisa barrier, let's say. See the grenade going up in the air? Now, of course, I'm standing right next to it here, so this isn't really viable. But you can see the arc of the grenade. It's going to go right up into the sky and drop down. Now, that depends on where we're facing here, right? So obviously we're looking at directly throwing the grenade up into the air. However, let's take a look at this from an attacking point of view. So if we come out of the attack here, the attacker spawn, we notice the enemy team are up there. How are we going to deal with them? Well, if any of you guys have played Counter-Strike, and in fact, if any of you guys have learned any of the crazy Ana grenades you know about already, generally what you do is you find a piece of the map. So let's say you look at this here, and you're like, okay, so I'm going to stand like in the corner here, facing forward. I'm going to look right to the edge of this here, and I'm going to look into the sky, and then I'm going to throw my grenade. Where's my grenade going to go? Well, here I don't really have much like idea, right? But if I bring up the, I mean, that's going to just drop straight back down on my head. Obviously, I've got an idea. But if I sort of move to, let's say, let's stay here, right? Let's bring the camera up, because this camera will actually change our point of view. If you notice Ana, I think she kind of moves. Yeah, she kind of moves. So while we're here, right, let's see if we can throw one here. Now, there would be nice. Will it actually land there? I think it just exploded on the wall. Oh, no, sorry, there it is. You see, it came in, but it wasn't quite enough. So let's kind of go a bit further back. About there. So here, let's see what the arc is like. So it has to go... Oh, remember, there'll be an Orisa barrier here, or a Reinhardt barrier. That might be enough there to actually land onto that spot, cause them all to be purple. Then, of course, our Winston, our Diva, and whatever can dive onto that and destroy them. So let's take a look where we're finding this from. So we're finding it from here, look. And let's watch it come in. You see how cool this is? This now gives you a point of reference and a way to work out Ana grenade spots on your own without loads of other players helping you out. Because the only way to do this before is you'd have to like get somebody else to stand there on the point, and you're messing around throwing grenades, and they're going, yeah, it's landed here, yeah, it hasn't landed here. This is actually super cool. So what we've learned here, which I actually didn't know before, is if we want to attack as Ana and we want to land a grenade, this is the spot to do it from. So basically, we're walking up to this spot here, sort of thing. I mean, it's just an approximation, but we walk up to this spot, we look there, and we sort of come out a little bit to about there, and then we just launch grenade, and that should land fairly close to where we expect it to go, about here. Ah, okay, so that hit the wall. Okay, all right. So maybe it's not a good position. See, this is the thing, maybe that isn't good enough for us to actually land a grenade. Maybe there's an easier spot. Maybe we can sort of come out of the spawn and then like go here. What about here? Yeah, I think we'll hit that actually with the grenade. What about directly from the spawn? Is it even possible? But like, you know, you have to look at like some sort of reference. This map is a little bit difficult. I'd say Dorado's probably easier because Dorado's got stars in the sky, or like nighttime Lijiang or whatever, if you wanted to go for some mad maps like that. Anything with stuff in the sky you can aim at is really going to help with this. So if I don't know, let's kind of go here and let's see what we can do. So kind of about that much, I think. Because what I'm trying to do is aim the arc of the grenade so we get a nice, you know, a nice sort of upward arc so it drops down. See, that's probably a little bit too short there, that grenade. So let's jump back and let's see if we can find somewhere else. But you can see, just through trial and error, you can work out the best spot to throw a grenade from. So what about here? This actually might be a nice place to do it from, right? So let's look up here into the sky and see what we can get. So if we come in about here, it's a little bit weird with this camera because it's kind of inverted. So let's see where this goes, right? Is this going to come in? Is this going to explode? I think this should get in. Yeah, so that actually looks to me like a pretty good grenade. If we maybe zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so that there is a pretty good grenade, and that is from exactly this position. So if we throw again, and then we bring the camera view up, we'll be able to see where this goes. Yeah, look at that. That is good. This is really, really good. But how does this work in a game? Where the hell am I? Well, I've walked up to this wall. I'm not directly onto the wall. I'm sort of near the wall, and I'm looking here. Then I'm sort of going to about there. There isn't really any point of reference. You just kind of have to guess. So let's say if we throw it like that, where's that going to go? Oh, God. Is that going to land? It landed somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. I think it hits the building. Oh, no. So it's pretty close, but I think that would hit the shield. So you can see, like, the margins of error are... I think we need to go a little bit further up sort of here. So if we chuck that now, where do we get it? Where the hell has this put the camera? Yeah, okay, so sometimes things are a bit janky. So that grenade went somewhere. So maybe actually the best way to use this is to just put yourself into a position that you know you can get into quite easily, and then just sort of, like, so if I walked up to here, walked into the corner here, right, so I literally cannot move here. I aim into this. I'm in line with that, and then I move all the way up to this point there. This actually could be next level. Then I throw that, and then we get the terrible camera view. Hang on. Come on. Okay. All right, so we're going to go like there. No. Because you can see, like, you can see where it's going to... Actually, this is probably the way to use this. It's faster than the way I was using it. Yeah, so there... Looking right there is going to land the grenade there. This is really cool. I know I'm messing around on this for a long time, guys, but I really want to show you how cool this is. Because stuff like this, to me, is super cool. Like, that is really cool. So, like, where is the position here? We kind of run here. Yeah, it's not really very good, is it, as a position? See, that would be too far. That's nowhere. But you can see how you could work something out. If you had a big brain, a big 5-head brain, you could probably work out a good spot. Now I'm just like guessing. Yeah, where's that going? That'll probably get in there actually. So pretty funny. But yeah, you could do this on any map, right? I just wanted to show you guys that this is really, really cool. And it's just, I mean, yeah. I guess actually let's show you guys the other heroes. So if we, I guess I'll just swap teams actually. That would be easier. Show the lobby. Swap to red team. Beautiful. All right, cool. Okay. So if I now swap to Orisa, well, I'll show you Zarya. So graviton surge. This is the other one, right? We'd like to see nice grabs, yeah. Like yeeting the grab from spawn. Like with this tool, you can be like, I'm going to grab them there. So I think that's going to kind of work. Let's find out. It's so good. Yeah, so you know that if you walk out the spawn, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you stand on the 5th thing, and then you look up and you fire straight between the top of those, you're going to yeet it right onto the point, well, onto the high ground there. That is cool. That is actually next level, and now I know this. I'm never going to use this in the game, but at least I know it. But maybe I've spawned. Maybe I've died in a fight. So this is the other thing, right? Maybe I've died in a fight, and I'm like, oh no, whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Well, I need to grab the point. I don't think we've got the range to grab the point. Actually, from here, which is kind of sad. Okay, so we don't have the range to grab the point from there. So if we move forward. Ooh, pretty close there. Move forward, move forward, move forward. Okay, so here. So we're right in the corner here. And I reckon we can fire something through there. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I'm going to massively yeet right onto the fountain. Is that a fountain? I think it is. Yeah, right into the middle of it there. That's there. Actually, hey, that's doable. If that doesn't hit the wall. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, it's a little bit off, but it's at least on the point. That is huge, because you could massively fire that in. You could do that. You know what? Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Like, oh my God. Let's pretend I've been killed, right? So I'm going to run back from the point. I'm running back. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh, guys, it's all right, guys. I can grab the point, and I'm sort of running through here, and then I'm like about there. Yeah, this is so good. This is so good. I love this. All right, so the other hero is Orisa. Now, Orisa is... I mean, like, the shield is a bit weird, I think, for Orisa. Oh, hang on, let me get into... Probably have got into the spawn room, wouldn't it? What a loser. I don't think the shield moves like gravel. We'll see. This is probably why the target in Reticule was a little bit off with the Graviton Surge compared to Ana. Because Ana's, like, she throws quite fast compared to the grab. The grab's pretty slow. Anyway, so let's take a look at this here, right? We need to get onto the point. Let's just see if it's the same. It might actually be the same as Zarya's grab this. So if I fire about here, it should land on the point. This is cool. I like this. I've actually learned something. We kind of don't have to be too... Yeah, look at that. That is really cool. So if you were Orisa coming back from spawn, you could totally fire that onto the point. Oh my God. This is what I really like about the workshop, and this is why I could spend ages in it, because you could literally spend all day on a map with Orisa, with Zarya, with Ana, and find insane spots to get the cheekiest, and I mean the absolute cheekiest, like grenades and shields off. I mean, the Ana grenade is huge because, you know, people tend to set up here, don't they? So if you've got the Orisa barrier set up there, obviously it wouldn't be that way, you know, it'd be the other way, but being able to chuck a grenade sort of in behind that is huge. And that is just going to, like, that would just destroy the defensive team because they can't heal. And then all you do is dive onto them and kill them all. That is massive. Guys, I've been Stylosa and this is Unit Lost. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has again been made by Darwin, who's becoming a bit of a rock star of the workshop. The stuff he makes is crazed. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then let me know what you think about it in the comments below. If you come up with any crazy spots for nades, shields, or grabs, then do show me. I'd love to see that. All right, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa. It's also the same on Instagram, which is @Stylosa. And I will catch you, lovely lot, on the next one. Toodaloo.